Do you ever feel like your mind is just a browser with way too many tabs open? Well, what if I told you the first step to closing some of them isn't to sit down and meditate, but to just stand up? Today we're going to dive into a really powerful, super simple practice, standing meditation, and how it can bring a whole new level of calm to your daily life.
All right, so first up, a scattered, seated world. Let's start with a feeling that I think most of us know all too well, the problem with trying to just sit still.
Does this feel familiar to you? That constant mental chatter, that low-grade stress that just kind of follows you around all day? It can make finding a real moment of calm feel pretty much impossible. If that sounds like you, trust me, you are not alone.
And this really highlights a huge gap, doesn't it? We have this picture in our heads of meditation as being calm and focused. But for a lot of us, the reality of sitting still is, well, it's just uncomfortable. Your knees start aching, your back gets sore, and even if you manage to get comfy, your mind just wanders off. It ends up feeling less like peace and more like a real struggle.
I know. It sounds almost too simple to be true, right? But what if the key to grounding your mind isn't some complex posture or technique, but is literally just standing up?
So, let's get into our next section, more than a metaphor. Because when we talk about standing on our own 2 feet, we're meant to take it literally. We use this phrase all the time, standing on your own 2 feet. We mean it as a metaphor for being stable, for being confident. But what if it's also a literal instruction? What if the actual physical act of standing is the key to finding that inner balance we're all looking for?
Okay, section 3, how to establish ground. So, how do you actually do it? Let's walk through a super simple practice you can try literally anywhere.
Okay, first things first, find your stance. You want your feet about hip width or shoulder width apart. Then, and this is really important, soften your knees. You don't want to lock them straight. From there, just gently rock a little, back and forth, side to side, until you feel that sweet spot, that point of settled, easy balance.
The feeling you're really going for here is that of a tree. Imagine your feet are the roots, really connecting you to the ground. You're not stiff or rigid, you're stable, but you're still full of life.
Now for your upper body. Just let your arms hang loosely, maybe a little bit away from your body. Consciously relax your shoulders. Let them drop down, away from your ears. And I absolutely love this instruction. Let your face go, you don't need it right now. Just let all those little muscles in your face soften. And finally, bring your awareness to that long, upright line of your spine.
All right, section 4, upright body, upright mind. So, the posture is one thing, but how does simply standing there actually calm your mind? What's the connection?
Well, it comes down to this really cool concept called body intelligence. This is the idea that your body has its own innate wisdom. It's constantly reading these tiny signals of pressure and tightness, making all these little micro-adjustments to keep you balanced, all without your conscious mind having to do a single thing.
And this, right here, is the core connection. By creating a physical state of stability and openness, you are creating the perfect conditions for your mind to become stable and open too. One directly supports the other.
It's really that simple. This isn't just some nice-sounding metaphor. It's a direct physiological link. You set your body straight, and you help set your mind straight.
Okay, last section, stand in your day. And maybe the best part about all of this is you don't need a special room or a fancy meditation cushion. You can practice this in the pauses that are already built into your day. Just think about all those little in-between moments. Instead of automatically pulling out your phone while you're waiting for a coffee, just stand. Feel your feet on the ground. Feeling that little bit of pre-meeting anxiety? Take 10 seconds to find your stable stance. Stressed out at your desk? A 3-minute standing break can totally reset your nervous system. You're basically turning dead time into moments of practice.
So we'll leave you with this question. In a world that's constantly pulling us up into our heads, what could change for you in your work, in your relationships, in your own sense of well-being if you just took a moment, more often, to stand on your own 2 feet?